There we go. Oh my goodness, I have to move a bunch of cables around here now. There's no sort of organization at all. But whatever. Oh nice, Dragon Ball. NTP metal. Alright, first order of business I'm going to take care of. I believe the metal shop should have updated. So let's take a look and see what we're going to get here.
Welcome. Welcome.
Alright, yeah, this, see now I'm getting myself mixed up with the Nintendo controls again. After being on Switch. Alright. Metal shop. Clothing. Sort by rarity, that's usually where the new stuff is. Nothing new? Really? I mean, custom Journey to the West. Boots, I guess those aren't bad. What's going on, Teodora Architectura? Good night. Good night to you as well. Let's see, yeah, nothing that I really want. I mean, hands, not really. Guess I'll try to get the rest of the Bojack Crew stuff. But, let me see what's in the accessories. Nothing new there either. Huh, okay. Skill shop. Yeah, doesn't seem like it. It's times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha. Oops. Did not mean to do that, but... Well, guess I'm down 50 medals. Let's see what I have for my my equipment real quick. I'm gonna go back to Fuse Zamasu. Pants. I'm thinking I got somebody on Bojack's crew. Either Bojack himself. The underpiece more beige either way. I don't have an exact beige match, okay, that's fine. Color brown. Something like that, yeah. No, never mind. The green looked way better in the preview. Probably just gonna match it with the I think I'm just gonna match it with the sash and leave it at that. Do I want the piece under to be darker? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Alright, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Feet. Could either go with the actual Bojack Crew or something else. Probably still gonna go black on them. Might just go Bojack Crew normal though. There's the Angel Halo. What's up, Rolex? Yes, sir, yes, sir. We back at it, baby. Second stream of the day. Got our Pokemon streaming. Now we are on to our Dragon Ball stream. I'm gonna go dark green on this. Type 19 or type 2. Alright, there we go. Alpha look of the day. Stream Elements bot. I could not figure out how to get rid of the Stream Elements bot. So I guess it's just going to keep popping up in the chat and getting banned by Nightbot. Alright, so there's nothing really in the metal shop that I'm like looking forward to like that. So I guess I'm just going to keep trying my luck with the RNG. See what we have out here. So let's see. Super Kamehameha. I could always just keep leveling up too. Yeah, how about that? So we need, here, let me pull up my Toxic guide. Alright, we need 200 TP medals per level. Ugh. That's gonna be fun. Okay. And I currently have 40. I guess our goal would be to get 1 level. Alright, let's start with Vegeta. Yeah, I will get some medals, but definitely not going to be as heavy as when I'm actually trying to get stuff from the metal shop. What's going on, Jack? So rather than do like Goku, Vegeta, and then 1 parallel quest, I'll probably do like Goku, Vegeta, then like 3 or 4, maybe even 5. To be honest, if I want medals, probably be better off at this point doing the parallel quest like the Frieza one and stuff. Try to get Dragon Balls. Might be that. So we got a new Super Soul this time. We no longer have the neither Kami nor Piccolo, the one that heals when we have full stamina. Now we have Kale Super Soul. And this one greatly increases the speed at which we can charge our ki. And I think it increases our overall ki too. If only I had the ultimate charge, then I could really charge up. So maybe I'll try to get that too. Go for ultimate charge. A lot of things I can do here. Vegeta real quick. Notice how I still haven't taken damage though? That's what I get. Still full health though. Got him. Let's go. What's going on? I like Vegito and Gogeta.
I don't believe it. You're
Yeah, I have the hobbies are sports and reading. Only thing is, at this point, even with those, the amount of XP that they give are so like it's so marginal that I think it would still end up being slower than just trying to get the medals and farming that way. Because I am actually, I need to increase my level cap before I do anything. So currently, I can't even level up. I need to increase my level cap. Guess we'll do parallel quests until Guru wants to do that for us. Let's head over here then, and I'll beat up some time patrollers. What's up, Alessandro? You guys Six Flags right now? Go enjoy Six Flags, man. Go enjoy Six Flags. More enjoyable than the stream.
Not messing around. Shenron really went the extra mile with that wish.
Yeah, I gotta get ultimate charge for sure. So I'll probably, I think rather than grinding the expert missions for medals, I'm just gonna keep trying to get Dragon Balls. And if they increase my level cap, that's actually kind of important too. Being stuck at 99 is not ideal.
The power you showed was quite amazing. You would have been the greatest in the universe.
Let's finish off Frieza. I forgot we kind of gotta do it low-key fast.
How dare you! I will never lose!
Did I unlock my mission potential? Oh, I did. Oops. Oh, I missed. Key item. There we go. Alright, we got the Dragon Ball. I missed. Oh no. Yeah, kind of got him at the end there. Two down. Alright, I'm gonna just keep doing this until I stop getting Dragon Balls, then we'll go back to the parallel quest grind.
You're seriously awesome.
Oh no, Ultimate Quest isn't from Dragon Balls. It's from or Ultimate Charge. It's from Fusion. Whatever it's called. It's one of the parallel quests. It's called, I think, Finding Out About Fusion. Been a hot minute since I played Xenoverse 2. Gotta get back on it. Been playing that squad. Oh, the Gexhin Squadra. I've been looking for a reason to come back to it. I played it a few times, but I don't know. It hasn't really been able to capture my attention the way that that Xenoverse and Sparkling Zero have. And Kakarot. I like Kakarot a lot too, but obviously, you know, that being story based, it's a lot more limited. All right, let's give this another go, just to make sure Guru didn't say anything, right? Can I open the map again? There we go. I've been playing Pokemon out of the past maybe like, because I played on what, Saturday? Yeah, since I started playing Pokemon on stream Saturday, and then I was also playing off stream, switching from a Nintendo controller to the Xbox controller. I'm like trying to figure it out because the map on the Switch is like a little, you know, plus button that doesn't exist on here. So I'm like, what did I press again? Okay, let's keep doing that explosion dynamic until we stop getting Dragon Balls. Alright.
Shenron really went the extra mile. Shenron really went the extra mile with that wish.
Do I have Grade 8 Festival? I might. I think I do.
Finishing this once and for all.
Be happy.
So it's better than Namek?
Other hand, be fearful of my most glorious form.
Yeah, what number is it?
Why do you have so much power? Let me praise you before you die. The power you showed was quite amazing.
There we go.
You would have been the greatest in the universe if only I wasn't around. How dare you! I will never lose!
Quick look at these guys. Did I miss? Yeah, I guess I did. Okay. Guess I'll take on the Namekian. There we go. Another Dragon Ball. Nice. What's going on? I'm out like a light. Favorite character? Piccolo.
I don't believe it! You're seriously awesome!
In the 8-bit drop 6 patrollers. Am I going for Dragon Balls? Yeah. Do you, does each patroller have a chance to drop a Dragon Ball? I thought it was one chance to drop one Dragon Ball between each patroller. I guess in theory that would still mean a higher chance, right? More patrollers, more Dragon Balls. But how long does it take to get there, I guess? Oh, you did say it's a longer, yeah. But 6 patrollers? Yeah. So, let me think. So, twice the chance of getting a Dragon Ball. Might be worth it. What's the number for Grade 8 Festival? Because I think I have, like, 3 now. I got 1 for my login bonus. 1, 2... No, I only have 2. No, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 2. 7-star, 4-star. I could have sworn I got 1 for my login bonus. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I imagined that. Either way, alright. 2 is a good place to start anyways. Am I playing in PC? Yeah. Favorite DLC? I don't have all of them, but of the ones that I do have... That's a good question. I mean, if my favorite character is Piccolo, I do like the one that included Orange Piccolo. But, favorite DLC? Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Since I didn't buy them all at once, I buy them like, you know, as packs, as individual packs. So I don't even like buy them as like the super pack, the ultra pack. Yeah, I don't know.
Shenron really went the extra mile with that wish. Really went the extra mile with that wish. Finishing this once and for all.
Be happy. Actually, on the other hand, be fearful of my most glorious form. Let me praise you before you die. The power you showed was quite amazing. You would have been the greatest in the universe if only I wasn't around. How dare you! I will never lose!
I love how all 3 time patrollers only ever go after me. But because the developers in this game are too lazy to actually code allies, the other 2 allies that I chose just don't know what to do.
I like what
I love having no skill points in basic attacks, so they survived that. Material item. What is this right here? Pissing me off. Matter of fact. Material item. Alright. Nah, I didn't give a second.
I don't believe it!
Dang
You're
it.
seriously awesome!
Ah, well. Alright, let's look at that, that ultimate charge, I think. Right, because we gotta, we have to ultimate finish on that. And then quest number 79 is Grade 8 Festival. Okay, there we go. What's going on, Antho?
Greetings.
So real quick. It's finding out about fusion, right? Yeah, 148. No. That's not correct. That was very incorrect. I don't know why I thought it was that one. I could just look it up, but... might not be a DLC quest, and that's probably why I'm looking in the wrong spot. Let's see here real quick. 134. That's what it was. I knew it was something. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I believe this is the one, and we need to finish it in 6 minutes or less to trigger the ultimate finish. I know I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna take I'll take the orange piccolos in with me, even though it's gonna be a solo battle. I should have checked on my items first. That's what I should have done, because I'm gonna need to do a lot of healing, but it's all good.
Finishing this once and for all.
Lord Beerus's tenure as God of
Let's break that
Destruction
word.
will
What's up?
continue for quite some time. However, I think it would still be prudent to try and groom a new god for the future. I would greatly appreciate it if you assisted me in that matter.
Now how am I supposed to finish it in under 6
can
minutes
this
if
from
Whis is gonna take the first 20 seconds talking? That's totally fair. And then I think we lose. I'm pretty sure we lose if Whis dies too, right?
Hurry up and come at me.
Okay.
Why don't we start? They seem as though they've
Well.
improved quite a bit. But I suppose we won't know until we fight them, yeah?
Thank you for just getting in my way, Orange Piccolo. You know what? That was on me. I should not have used that
Not bad.
that ult too early. I thought because he was busy with Orange Piccolo I could catch him. But you know what? That's honestly on me for assuming that because my ally was busy, he was occupied doing something useful.
Surprising. You're a lot stronger than I expected.
Alright. No, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I like what I'm seeing. Keep
I'm about to do this solo, bro. I can't leave anything in my allies' hands. Like, it's, mind you, it's supposed to be a 4v1 right now. And one of the four is supposed to be Whis. Okay, that didn't trigger a stamina break or anything cool.
That was a close call. This is getting dangerous.
Alright, there we go.
This is it.
And, my limit break will also trigger health and stamina regen. At the only thing it does is, but it'll lower my defense. So I could see how that works too. What's going on, little bros? How's my year been and day? Not bad. Not bad overall. Alright. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I see all the rumors about Xenoverse 3. If they don't fix the ally characters, they can honestly keep it. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you at all, bro. If this is still a part of the game, having to effectively solo parallel quests if you want to be single player, they can keep that. I don't even want it for real. Alright, let's use the large energy capsule.
You seem like you've still got a lot of fight.
That was close. I thought I was done for.
No, yeah, sure.
You're not so bad. You have to be kidding.
Alright, 18's down.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not even gonna ask how that translated into Krillin surviving that.
Not
Yeah,
looking
Krillin's
good
down.
here.
I think we just got Krillin Super Soul though, which is good. Because we did want that also.
Damn it.
Alright, there we go. Both Orange Piccolos are not in good shape, but... Alright, yeah. Go! Oh, go! Jesus! The game is like time-based mission, but also we're gonna spend 45 seconds on dialogue and start glitching out in front of the portals when you gotta go through them.
Eager to gauge what you
There
are
we go.
doing.
Alright.
And to that end, please refrain from holding anything back.
Now we got about 1 minute to take out Frieza, Goku, and Vegeta.
On the contrary, this would make it much more entertaining.
You'll be pleased to know I'm just as excited as you.
In this fight, it's my color change versus yours.
My. This may prove to be a cumbersome fight.
Standing face to face like this takes me back to the World Tournament.
Been a while since I've been this pumped. Hope you're ready for me.
Oh my. Is this the extent of your power? Again, please don't hold anything back. Doing
Alright,
so
well
would
there
defeat
goes the
whole
ultimate
purpose
finish.
of this exercise.
If it truly was 6
It
minutes
isn't over
to
yet.
finish it.
What is with that attack? It seems I underestimated.
Oh, well, we died. So there's that.
Wow, that's bad.
Xenoverse 3 is out. It is not out. There are rumors that it may be in the works, but nothing officially confirmed. What's going on, Mizuko? Still using the Super Soul? Yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. No confirmation from anybody. I don't want to say nothing from anybody reputable because that sounds really mean, but no official sources. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. No official sources have confirmed anything at all about Xenoverse 3. There are apparent leaks, but yeah, so far, nothing. I would like to be wrong, but I don't know. From a business standpoint, it just doesn't seem to make sense that they would, even be getting ready to announce Xenoverse 3, given that Sparkling Zero just turned 1 year old. What was the point of spending 17 years? No, I mean, they didn't spend 17 years developing it, but spending all those years developing it, right? Building all that hype around it, when you know that Xenoverse is coming. It's one thing to release and develop other projects at the same time, but Xenoverse and Sparkling Zero are two giants. So to me, it doesn't make sense that they would release two giants so close to each other, but I hope I'm wrong. I do hope I'm wrong. Alright, what was it? Parallel Quest 79, you said was the Great Ape one? Ah, I don't have it. I guess I have to do this first. Alright. Doesn't really matter who I use, right? Guess I'll throw on. I'll take on the Gammas. How about that?
You still haven't figured out
Gamma
you're
1,
going
Gamma
to
2.
lose?
It's definitely in the works, but it's ambiguous as to when we're getting it. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, will be on a different level. Are you sure though? Are you sure it will be on a different level? I mean, keep in mind, right? Keep in mind. Yes, we're Xenoverse fans, but you also have to remember, Sparking Zero had about what, 3 years of hype behind it, right? 3 years of hype behind it, plus all of the resources put into it. So while yes, Xenoverse 3 would have a lot of hype, possibly more than Sparking Zero 2, it just doesn't make sense from a business standpoint to spend that much money on both, you know? Like, even if you think Xenoverse 3 would do better as a business, why would you spend, I don't know, $1 billion on Sparking Zero if you know that in 2 years you gotta spend another $3 billion on Xenoverse 3? That's just throwing out money for no reason. Like, if you're gonna make a burner game, why would their burner game be Sparking Zero? So Kane, third in Pokemon. Oh yeah, the Pokemon earlier. Pokemon was earlier in the afternoon. But like, what are you positive based on though? We have one leaker that said it might be coming in 2028. That, I mean, again, right? I hope it is coming soon. But what is this based on, right? Because I don't know how old y'all are, but I was there when Xenoverse 1 came out. So I was there when leakers were saying Xenoverse 2 coming soon, and then we didn't get Xenoverse 2 for another, like, 2 years, right? They said Xenoverse 2 coming the next year, came 2 years. And then when Xenoverse 2 came, we had Xenoverse 3 coming soon every other year up until 2025, as in the current year. So while I hope that, you know, maybe this is the one, we've been having leaker confirms coming soon since the term leaker first hit the internet. Debatable that they were going to continue Sparking that much longer, but again, based on what? What are we basing this off of? Like, why do we think that they're not going to continue Sparking Zero? In fact, better question. Rather than why do we think they're not going to continue Sparking Zero, why do we think that they put years of resources and marketing behind Sparking Zero just to drop it for a game franchise that they haven't fully touched in over a decade? That's my question. Now, again, right, I'm not saying that they shouldn't make Xenoverse 3. I just don't think it makes sense for them to at all right now. And that's why, you know, when I see Luker says it's coming, I'm like, is it? Maybe we'll get an announcement in 2028. That I wouldn't be surprised about. But I wouldn't shoot for anything within the next, like, 3 years, 4 years max. When did Xenoverse 2 get released? 2015. 2015.
Let's get this started.
As in, mind you, right? 2015, I was not old enough to drive in 2015. So, however old y'all think I am, 2015 was before I was even old enough to drive. Dragon Ball Super did not exist when Xenoverse 2 came out. So while it is long overdue for a sequel, it's not long overdue for a sequel that overshadowed a massive game that came out just 1 year ago. That's just like bad business, you know?
I'll take over from here.
Why is Vegeta not dead yet? I feel like I've been beating up Vegeta forever now. There we go.
Keep going until they're all eliminated.
Now Gamma 2 died. Alright. Thank you to my wonderful allies, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2.
Dr. Heto's masterpiece reduced to this?
I knew I should have done this parallel quest solo. I knew I should have done this parallel quest solo. You know what? They can go fight him. I'm gonna just wait for them both to get KO'd. Right? That's what I'm gonna do. And then when they'll stop distracting Goku, then maybe I can fight Goku. There we go.
Exciting.
What? Are you out of energy already?
So strong. I don't believe this. That power is insane.
Who's in here? Get up real quick. Why did it do that? What was the point of that? Why did you bring me through one portal just to... God. If we do get Xenoverse 3, my first request, make the developers work on the game for longer than 20 minutes a day.
I can feel my
Raditz.
blood getting warm.
Oh, and Bardock. Okay. I was about to say, I know I'm not, so auto health and stamina recovery in exchange for a lower defense.
Looks like I'll be facing you now.
We're fighting the Sun family.
Here
Got
I
it, got it.
go. Kakarot. Is that really you? Is that really you, Kakarot? Impossible!
Raditz is down.
Power! This is
Another
Super
one?
Saiyan 2. All right. I think it's time
Of course.
to finish this fight.
Yeah. It is a whole family thing, right?
You remind me of someone I know. Damn it! Not.
Alright, let's handle Bardock.
It's up to me. I will change the future!
Okay. If my stamina could actually recover a little bit slower, that would be my favorite thing. That's what I would like the most. There we go. Okay.
Not bad. Oh, it's getting exciting!
Alright. No, yeah, keep focusing on the portal, even though there's literally no reason to go back in there. Please keep making my focus on Goku. I don't want to fight Goku at all. There we go. Goku's down. Now where is... There he is.
I can't lose here.
There we go.
This is how it ends.
That would have been a lot easier low-key as a solo mission. I can't even hold you. Yuta Kotsu in the chat. And they go in the manga. Games don't go in the manga. It's a legal issue. They couldn't if they wanted to.
Greetings.
They don't have much to do with Sparking Zero without going to manga content. Sparking Zero, the game whose story mode only encapsulates part of Dragon Ball Z, and then like 20% of Super doesn't have anything to do. The game that didn't include any characters from GT doesn't have anything left to add. The game that didn't include any characters or story from OG Dragon Ball doesn't have anything left to add. Come on now, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. going this way. They still have all of OG Dragon Ball. Then they have all of GT. Then they have survival mode to add. They have like everything that they left out of Budokai Tenkaichi 3 to add to Sparking Zero. They have like every single filler character that was missed, that was included in Budokai 3, that isn't in Sparking Zero as well. Who am I choosing for this? Never the Gammas. Gammas are banned for life. If I have to use allies, I'm gonna use people that are strong.
Right.
We're gonna go Gogeta.
Ready to go.
I'm gonna go Jiren.
Strength is justice. Strength is absolute.
Best Super Soul for a key-based Saiyan? That's a good question. I don't have a key-based Saiyan. But I enjoy I'm using the Kefla one right now. It's either Kefla or Caulifla, but it's called, My Back's Getting Tingly.
I'm not
Pretty good in general for just, you know, key-based characters in general.
You've done it.
They add more story and characters. What's gonna make the game revolutionary? I mean, what are you looking for them to add? Like, I'm confused. What do they add for each Xenoverse DLC that makes the game revolutionary besides more story and characters?
pretty good.
Like, what do you want to be able to go in the game and do the Kamehameha yourself? Like, I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for. In fact, if we want to be truthful about Xenoverse, outside of the ability to create your own character, what does Xenoverse do better than Sparking Zero? I'll even take it that far, to be honest. Because it's not battle mechanics.
I won't die. I will kill
Certainly not graphics. Potential for what, though? Outside of creating your own character, what does the Xenoverse series do better than the Budokai Tenkaichi series, is my question. They already hinted towards the defense to the graphics. I mean, I would hope that the graphics got better for a game that's being released in apparently 2028.
One of your strength.
But then they fix the graphics, then what? Then they have to fix the battle
No
mechanics.
complaints here. You're incredible.
Then they have to fix the story and the writing as well. Because, I mean, let's be honest. The Xenoverse story, it's fun as a fanfic, but when you pay attention to it, it gets all over the place. You have Mira and Toa running around through the time, you know, through all the timelines. Beerus is super pissed at him, at Mira and Toa. All the other gods of destructions and angels are also very much aware of them. They somehow both scale to base Bardock and also Super Saiyan Blue Goku. But then your character also scales above Beerus. Here we go, Grade 8 Festival. More custom story. So, the hype about Xenoverse is the potential, is what I'm hearing. Right? Xenoverse 3 could be better, assuming that the parallel quests are well written, which we know that they have a history of not being well written. So now it seems like we're just hoping that they do something that they've never done in the past.
そろそろ戦いたくてうずうずしてたんだ。
You refer for the combat system of Xeno? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I thought. Let me rephrase. You might, right? Because it's a personal preference thing. I think you might just be too used to it, though. Is what I mean. Yeah, I think you might just be too used to it. Because for a Dragon Ball game, right, it doesn't make sense to have so much rely on something such as stamina. Stamina alone is already a pretty horrible mechanic. On top of that, making the characters take a move slot for your ki, it's not great, but I understand why they did it. But the focus around stamina in Xenoverse 3 is easily one of the worst battle mechanics of all time. Like, in no respectable fighting game should there be a stat that determines whether or not you can actually play the game. Xenoverse is a gimmick series, and that's okay. It's a good gimmick. It's definitely a good gimmick, but it's a gimmick series. Got some equipment. Right, and then I'm gonna ask the same question too, right, about the combat system. Do you prefer the combat system, or do you enjoy the customization? You know, do you actually prefer the battle mechanics, or do you like to be able to take whatever character's moves and mix match them any way you want? Because when you think about it for Xenoverse, I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell y'all, obviously, you know, I can't speak for everybody's opinion. Everybody has their own opinions and they're entitled to them, don't get me wrong. But when you really think about, like, what the appeal is behind Xenoverse, 99%, not 99, that's me being hyperbolic, 99% of it comes down to it's customizable. Now, custom character, great. Custom moveset, also great. Everything else, Stamina would make sense, but other games handle stamina by just having it be key-based, which makes the most sense because then you can also keep the battle going, right? The problem isn't necessarily that there is a stamina stat, it's that it's a completely unchargeable stat. It's something that it just goes away throughout the course of the battle, and once it runs out, your only option left is to just wait for it to come back. Having that be, that same thing, right, the ability to vanish and dash around and guard against attacks, having that be based on a key puts much more control back in the player's hands, right? It allows you to actually time when you use your stuff rather than being forced into just running out of stamina either by an opponent who just spams vanishes or by trying to get out of an ultimate attack or whatever it may be. And yeah, in Dragon Ball they run out of stamina, but what are your physical attributes determined by in Dragon Ball? The amount of ki you got. My water. Mouth dry.
I don't believe it. You're
I should have taken 2 orange piccolos in with me. Hold on, I got my water real quick. Oops. besides the key charge mechanic, I'm a simple man who grew up Xeno. Simple man and Xenoverse battle mechanics don't go together at all, though. Xenoverse has the most complicated battle mechanics out of any of the bigger Dragon Ball games. Between the Budokai series, the Xenoverse series, and Kakarot. And I guess if you want to throw in Fighter Z in there, too. Yeah, Xenoverse would have the most complex battle mechanics out of all of those. What's up, Donald Williams? What's up, Evil Vegeta? Yeah, gotta get my water. Alright, well, Guru still also hasn't asked us to raise our potential or anything yet. I'm gonna go in and yell at him. That's what I'm gonna go do. Alright. It's a tribute to Akira Toriyama. What's a tribute to Akira Toriyama? Did I check out Series? I don't know what that is. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. No, wait, no, what am I doing on Frieza ship? That's not what I meant to do. I went into the wrong one. Right, here we go. Guru's house. I'm gonna go yell at Guru. So Pima football. But I'm at him. Ah, cool. Hold up. Guru, man. Come on. All right, back to it. Back to it, man. Oh wait, no, didn't we hold on. Hold on. Where is he? Where's Whis? Let's talk to Whis, right? I think it wasn't Guru that we have to work with, it's Whis. I know Beerus is on top of the school. Where was Whis? Yeah, there's Beerus. There he is. All right. So what did he say? A parfait? Right? Just make sure I don't already that in my bags list. No, I don't. Alright. Let's go to the shop real quick. Get one of those. Mind you, Whis can teleport. I don't know why I'm doing this for him, but I guess the quest calls for it. Who's this? Who are you? Dodo? Mr. Shape Up S? Move! Who was that? Oh! Alright, let's head this way. There it is. Alright.
We have nice new items in stock.
You know, to me, it's much simpler than sparking. Let's break it down. I could be wrong about something. You got your main moves. I mean, start with your main moves, right? You already have twice as many in Xenoverse as in sparking, so there's that. Key charge can be fixed with certain builds, but you also have to get your certain builds to fix that as well, too. Right? Like Xenoverse, I will say that Xenoverse battle mechanics, you can set up a smoother battle flow in Xenoverse, but the fact that it has to be constructed is what makes it more complicated than other fighting game battle systems. Alright, let's see. What are we getting here? Parfait. I'm gonna get 2 of them, because, you know, we used to be hungry. I think of uninstalling this game and then playing the one offline. I mean, if you have the disc version, yeah, save space, right? I guess it would depend on how often you play, but yeah, that definitely makes sense. Xenoverse takes up a crap ton of storage. But that's not ridiculous. Alright, here's your parfait. There we go. Alright, level 120. Now we can actually level up. That's 71 TP medals. That's not even enough for a level up. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to the Dragon Ball grind and then we'll wish for those. Head back over here. It's a cool character design. Here. Let's see. So we could do.
Greetings.
Yeah, I'll do Frieza. I could try it with 3 orange Piccolos. That in theory could
I'm not messing around.
Could get us the result that we want as well. Not even about space, just more or less to play the older version. What do you enjoy about the older version?
Finishing this once and for all.
Be happy. Actually, on the other hand, he feels like my most glorious form. Why do you have so much power? Let me praise you before you die. The power you showed was quite amazing.
All right, Piccolo, you got it.
In the universe.
You got it.
Only I wasn't.
If only they were this aggressive when I'm struggling, man. When I'm getting beat up, they just stand by and watch. But when I actually want to, you know, when I'm feeling good and I want to fight, then they're like, nah, they don't want to let me fight. Gabriel V. Gabriel V survives. There's no way I left that one dude as one tap and he just hasn't been taken out yet. There we go. Material item. item. Alright. Key item? No key item.
I don't believe it.
Got like a million of those, what's that lightning anime? How we doing, how we doing? I don't know if I want to learn all the new things. I mean, I don't know how much they would have changed, in terms of mechanics from older versions of the game. If anything, I feel like you might just be shooting yourself in the foot by just playing a most likely, I would say probably a less refined version. Especially because you won't be able to do any PvP anyways. Let's see. Let's do. We have Return of the Great 8 Fest. Dimensional Hole, Vegeta's Clothes. Do I really not have After Image Strike? I didn't know that. Cool. But let's do this.
Shenron really went the extra mile with
I'm
that
not messing
wish.
around.
Just laying down,
Finishing this
cool,
once and for
cool.
all.
That Sunday evening feeling. Getting ready for the week and all that. I feel you, man. Yo, chat, what's your favorite Dragon Ball chapter? Sorry, I'm trying to make dinner plans for later this week. And the group chat is like super, everybody's just trying to organize themselves. Oh shoot, I'm getting beat up, hold on. Alright. Vegeta, let's make quick work of him. I might not even get the ultimate finish because I took so long. I don't remember what the rules were.
I like what I'm seeing. Keep it up.
Let's see. Nappa. Alright, Nappa, let's make this quick, man. Am I not locked in on him? There we go. Honestly, like the Zamasu arc. But what chapter number though? Like I need like a specific chapter number. Because the arc has multiple chapters. What chapter number? Kill it. Oh, it's like that. Okay. Nah. That's why I got sniped with the Emperor's Death Bead. Yeah. Don't ever break my stamina again. There we go. And I got the key item off him too. Crazy.
I don't believe it! You're seriously awesome!
And I got the super explosive wave. Cool, cool. Alright. Let's keep Dragon Ball farming. I haven't watched in a while, so I said when Vegeta beat the hell out of Goku Black Rose. But what chapter number though? What chapter number? I'm talking like when you open up the chapter and it says Dragon Ball chapter. What chapter number? You can look it up if you want, and just, you know, which, if you look up on Google, they'll give you the AI overview. But I need a chapter number.
Shenron really went the extra mile with that wish. Really went the extra mile with that wish. Finishing this once and for all.
Alright, let's see. There's a wasteland over there.
What's up?
That guy kind of has a lot of health. Hold on.
How are you this strong?
Oh my goodness. How has nobody ended this guy yet? Yo, we're not for real. We're not for real. We're not for real. We're not for real. Dude, die. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Keep it up.
And I got the Dragon Ball off of him too. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I don't believe I can get 2 Dragon Balls in this mission. I think the, oh shoot, wait a minute. Okay. Get me right on the edge of the map. Go. See, I don't think I can get 2 Dragon Balls in one mission. I think the benefit of having 2 sets of time patrollers is just twice the chance to get that 1 Dragon Ball, which is fine. I mean, that just means I just have to finish it normally now. Oh my goodness, these allies are so useless, dude. It's like, it's painful. It's genuinely painful. This game heavily underestimates the rush, the pleasure that I get from clutching a 3v1. It's not that fun. Would much rather have the backup. But yeah, let's take out these great apes real quick. Wrap this mission up. Chapter 20. Oh, 22 of Super? Yeah, that sounds right. Probably. I don't know off the top of my head. I was just curious. But that sounds like probably the case. For me, I'm going with 162. 162 slash 160, like 3 or 4. Basically, it's like of OG Dragon Ball. Piccolo Jr.'s introduction to the manga. He's technically first introduced when Demon King Piccolo, you know, spits up the egg, but has like pretty much no page time. Wow, my allies are sorry, dude. My allies are genuinely sorry. My allies are genuinely sorry. Alright, let's take out Grade 8 Bardock. They need to turn on friendly fire on this, bro. How do I, like, knock these guys out and then tell them don't come back? We need it strictly for the Super Soul. And that is it. That is all. I don't think I have the DLC with the Piccolo Super Soul, so it's not even as if I can just use it for myself either. There's genuinely no way they don't finish Bardock, right? I think he actually got KO'd by me charging up my key, but... Alright, I'll limit burst so I can get my health back. Just cause ain't over till I take these guys down, right? I've been a Dragon Ball fan for... What do you mean? Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean you didn't know there was chapters? Alright, we start over. Okay, I'm about to put you on crazy. What do you mean you didn't know there was chapters? Wait a minute. Okay. When you say you didn't know there was chapters, what do you mean by that? Right? You knew there was a manga, right? You know there's a Dragon Ball manga, right? Like, you know, like the Dragon Ball anime and video games and everything are based off the manga, right? Or you just saying you didn't know it was like broken down into individual chapters? Please tell me you knew that there was a manga. If you didn't know there was a manga, we're about to take it all the way back. All the way back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Hold up. I just realized I X'd out of it on my desktop too. Hold up. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Okay. You knew there was a manga. Good. Great. Okay. So yeah. So if you didn't know, for anybody who doesn't know, manga is almost always, I say almost always, but as far as I know, it literally is always broken down into volumes and chapters. So volumes are, collection of chapters. Chapters are exactly what they sound like, chapters. And that's how they're released too. So their volumes are usually published once they're ready to get like physical copies and stuff. Most people don't read volumes digitally. Most people read chapters digitally. But when they release chapters, almost every series is going to release it as a chapter. So whether it's weekly or bi-weekly, even monthly, if it's Dragon Ball, we get 2 chapters every 365 days. But yeah, chapters. So if you're ever like looking for a specific section of Dragon Ball, let me think. How do I phrase this? Yeah, if you're ever like referencing the manga, let's put it that way. If you're ever like referencing the manga or like looking for like a reference in the manga, you would always go by like the chapter. Some people do volume, but like I said, volume is more like a commercial thing. Chapter is how it's like you typically release. Yeah, always go by the chapter. Chapter. In fact, when you reference anything, to be honest, I know Toyotaro has said that the canon is up to the fans. Personally, while I do agree with his sentiment, I do think that it does kind of mean something, that the term canon does in fact mean, accurate to the main storyline. But I don't think it's even, I also don't think it's the biggest deal in the world. But yeah. Everything is chapters. Okay. So I assume that you haven't read the Dragon Ball manga then. Gotta get on that. Definitely gotta get on that. Anime is great too. Anime is for sure great. Dragon Ball is one of those series where you can consume either, and I don't think you're really missing much from any. But story's a little bit different in some parts. It's just, it's a different experience. Just because they're both good experiences, I mean, it's always the same. Definitely gotta get on that manga. What quest am I on? Grade 8 quest. I've always gone by episodes. I don't got the money to watch an actual anime. I do not condone this. I am very, very, very much against this. I think that stealing is wrong, and, before any sort of YouTube AI algorithm, anything tries to get me on it, absolutely, positively, you should never, ever, ever visit a pirated site where they have pretty much the entirety of Dragon Ball or any other anime that you want to watch for free. I don't know the names of any of them. Do not ask me. I've only heard that they exist and can be easily found on Google, maybe Reddit, but I don't know. And again, I cannot condone any of this. This is not, don't do this. Do not do this. Absolutely do not do that. That is wrong. It is stealing. It is a crime. Do not do that. But I have heard stories that people in the past did that, and those people were in the wrong and absolutely should be punished for it. I prefer some of Super's manga arcs. Oh yeah, that's not crazy to say at all. That is not insane to say at all. Oh, I know you're talking about Crunchyroll. What I'm I'm not gonna say anything else. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else because y'all are gonna get me in trouble. Y'all are going to get me in trouble. Arcane. Why am I here? Why did I go here? I had no business here. How many Dragon Balls is that now, too? I've been collecting them, but I haven't, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more. But yeah, if you are going to consume Dragon Ball, absolutely consume it legally and ethically. Do not go on any of the many allegedly, possibly, I don't, again, you know, that is not my area, and I am very against that. And I think those sites should be taken down. But if somebody were to do that, they would have a long way to go tracking down the many places that allegedly have a lot of anime, possibly for free. But don't do that. Bad. Wrong. You can get viruses in your computer and all that on top of all the legal implications. They had an Broly Cheelai dating simulator. That's what I'm gonna start calling Future Saga Part 3 now. Nah, you're not stupid. I'm just offering moral advice, right? There's nothing to be stupid about. As long as we are on the same page with our moral advice. But also, you know, like, Crunchyroll, oh my god, I can't even say why I'm laughing right now. I'm just gonna... Does Crunchyroll have Dragon Ball for free? Because I watch other shows on Crunchyroll, so it's been a while since I've watched Dragon Ball on Crunchyroll. So I know when I used to watch Dragon Ball on Crunchyroll, they used to offer you could like get a free membership. You just had a crap ton of ads, so it was annoying. But also you didn't have access to like every show, and the shows that you did have access to, you also didn't have every episode. So if they still have free memberships, I would definitely recommend, you know, just going that. But I totally feel you too. Especially because like Crunchyroll has such a monopoly on anime, right? And like when you're younger, most of our parents don't watch anime. My parents didn't watch anime. So it's hard to convince your parents, hey, you know, on top of paying for my house and, you know, clothes on my back, food on the table, can you also pay for a subscription for shows that only I'm going to watch? On top of, you know, whatever, if they pay for like the cable or whatever, the Netflix for the house. So it definitely is harder to get just because of that monopoly that Crunchyroll has. But yeah. Yeah. And I think that is all that I am probably allowed to say on the matter. When you say consume Dragon Ball, out of the scene, Goku eating the 4-star Dragon Ball. Sometimes to consume Dragon Ball, you gotta literally consume Dragon Ball. Maybe I'll do Return of the Great Ape.
Shenron really went the extra mile.
I'm not
That
messing
was-
around.
Finishing this once and for all.
Yeah, mad ads on that Crunchyroll. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was like back in the day too. Just so many ads, and then I believe they not only don't have every show available for free, like some shows they'll just straight up whole series isn't available, but even some of them that are available for free, it'll only be like half the series, which can be annoying.
You destroyed.
So I totally feel you on that Crunchyroll struggle, dude. Oh my goodness, Crunchyroll is a mess and a half. But also, wait a minute. But forget everything else. What are we losing recipes? What happened to the method? And this is totally legal. What happened to making infinite new alternate email addresses to keep taking advantage of that free trial? We're losing recipes. Do they still have the free trial? If they still have the free trial, I'm gonna go online right now and show y'all how to make a new Gmail account and finesse that Crunchyroll free trial, man. I don't care what Crunchyroll got to say about it. Because at this point, we're losing recipes. Wait a minute. Because I was thinking, I was like, how did I get around the paywall, before I, let's say, knew my way around the internet? Yeah, you gotta go in with them free trials, man. Free trials. And if they say that, there's always a method too. They try to lock it, right? But free trials are just way too profitable for any business to ever stop doing them. Because it's so easy to just get people to put their credit card down and then they completely forget. Oh, you might need a credit card for it. Okay, let's see. All right, you need a credit card? Bet. That's also light work. That's still light work, but we'll get there later. If we need a credit card for it, we'll get there later. I gotta put y'all on, man. Totally legal, by the way. I think. Don't quote me on that. And if it's not totally illegal, forget everything I just said. Like immediately. But
That was great.
yeah, y'all gotta get on them free trials, man. That used to be the way back in the day, right? You get the free trial. Sometimes they don't make you put a card down and they wait until like it's actually time to renew it. Sometimes they make you put a card down and then they try to auto charge it. The auto charge ones are more annoying, but there's ways. But if they don't make you put a card down, oh yeah, you home free. Yeah, some of them they don't make you put a card down. They just automatically demote you to the regular version after that. We're gonna get y'all access. I'm gonna figure out a way to get y'all legal access to Dragon Ball. Completely legal, affordable access to Dragon Ball. Because having only seen Dragon Ball through like clips and video games, oh no, gotta get y'all right. You're confused? Good. Good. That's good. That means that I've been the right amount of vague. Good. Oh, this stream is 100% getting deleted as soon as I end. Oh my god. I'm so confused. Why are girls so weird? Because y'all are like 14 and everybody's weird and awkward. That's about it. When you're young, you're supposed to be weird. You don't notice it now, but you're weird too, right? You're just more used to yourself, more comfortable with yourself. But you're going to look back on yourself maybe 2, 3, 4 years from now and be like, dang. Gotta get Saiyan Spirit in Xenoverse? I might not. What is that?
Hey, thought about joining the Galaxy Patrol?
There we go. Nappa almost out. Oh, stupid mountain! Alright. Nappa, let's... Also, just says that we have, what's his name? Jocko on a case. What's good, my boy Jocko? There we go. Alright, Nappa goes down. Let's see what's up with this ultimate finish. Lord Slugging Turles. Alright, I guess.
A welcome opportunity to test my new
And grade 8 Bardock. Okay. Now it got interesting.
So you're not all talk, are you?
Good thing I already got started with the beats on Slug. How did he not get stamina broken? I fully dug my neck into my hand into his neck mid-attack. Oh, that's nonsense. Oh, he got a giant form too, huh? Am I against grade 8 Turles too? Hold on. Hold on. Whoa. No, 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 no. Oh, okay, okay. This also, I don't think is Slug's giant form. I think it's just regular Slug. And I think he's just tweaking out is all. Let me unleash my potential though, because I'm gonna need a lot of ki for this. Yeah, it's not Slug's giant form. He's just tweaking out a little bit. Ah, Bardock, move! Move! Thank you. Alright, Slug down. If I can just make it a everybody versus Bardock, that would be fantastic. Right, and that's 3v1. If I can at least make Turles, there we go. Alright, Turles is down. I think we should be good now. Because now I just gotta, in fact, pop a limit burst, go crazy, right? Auto health and stamina recovery. With my ki going crazy too. Emperor's Death Beam right here. Can't touch this. There we go. Yep. I think one more of those and Bardock is in a very unfavorable position. Got too hasty. It's a barrier. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, peace out, Kane. Peace, peace.
I don't believe it! You're seriously...
I didn't even get a Dragon Ball from that. Ah, well. At least I can say I completed it, right?
Greetings.
Let's see what Frieza's got for me here.
Shenron really went the extra mile with
I'm
that
not messing
wish.
around.
Finishing this once and for all.
Be happy. Actually, on the other hand, be fearful of my most glorious form. Let me praise you before you die. The power you showed was quite amazing. You would have been the greatest in the universe if only I wasn't around. How dare you! I will never lose!
I like what I'm seeing. Keep it up.
Alright. Let's take these guys out. I think one of them has Goku's End of Z beyond. Key item, key item. Let's go.
don't believe it! You're seriously awesome!
Dang it. I mean, I don't know what else I expected, but I looked up just out of curiosity the legality of reading manga on stream, right? I'm like, all right, well, what if I would have purchased the manga and then read it on stream? It's super illegal. Like, super illegal. Oh, man, I'm thinking, like, well, is it like the game? I wonder what the difference is then, right? Between me, like if I purchase the game, and you know what? No, never mind. I know exactly what it is, because reading the manga is the consumption, right? Watching the game is not the consumption of the game. Playing it is. Reading the manga is the consumption. So if I were to read it on stream, I'd allow y'all to answer my own question. Yes, super early. I don't even know what I was thinking. I'm back. What I gotta do is gonna see. Yeah, all good, all good. Get your rest, man. You got a big week ahead. That should be what, 5 or 6 Dragon Balls now? 1, 2, yeah, it's 5. 2 more. I don't even know what I was thinking, dude. I'm like, oh, what if I just let everybody? What if I let all 4,500 subscribers read One Piece? Oh my god. Yeah, this stream is 100% getting deleted as soon as I finish recording. Because I already know YouTube's AI is gonna like run through it and somehow it's gonna like mess up trying to detect the sarcasm, and I'm gonna get hit with the meanest cease and desist of all time. Ghost of Akira Toriyama appear outside of my bedroom window, bro. Like, Funimation sending black vans outside of my apartment as we speak.
My most glorious form.
Who's the manga people? It's what is it? It's like Shueisha or something like that. Definitely butchering the name, but yeah, they for sure got a drone strike pointed right at my window. How is freezing out? Come on, guys.
Why do you have so much power? Let me praise you before you die. The power you showed was quite amazing. You would have been the greatest in the universe if only I wasn't around. How dare you! I will never lose!
Equipment. Item from either of them? Nah, yeah, I would have popped that already.
I don't believe it!
Yeah, I definitely would have been better off just doing the parallel quest. But what's the fun in that, right? Guru's house is being attacked. Well, Guru, you sat there while I was level 99 and couldn't do anything about it. So I think I'm actually gonna go help out against the Great Apes. Did I really never do this? I'll help out Guru after this, though. Shout out my guy, Guru. I'm just a hubby fool, baby, so cool, but I'm still in love with you, this baby.
I'm not messing around. Shenron really went the extra mile with that wish.
What's up, Nino?
Finishing this once and for all.
What's hard-working streamer? Hey, I'm working a double today. Nah, I was just super bored on Saturday. Or Saturday, Sunday, actually. Yeah, super bored on a Sunday. It was raining all day too where I'm at, so didn't really feel like, you know, going outside or doing anything. So I was like, you know what, let me load up, play some Pokemon. And I figured why not just play it on stream? I'm not doing anything else. So yeah, little double stream going on today. Still trying to figure out what I want to do with my schedule, because I do want to, you know, add Pokemon to the stream, but obviously a vast majority of the viewers prefer Dragon Ball.
Like what I'm seeing.
And I enjoy the Dragon Ball content too, you know, I don't want to cut it out of the channel entirely. So, I don't know. I'll probably do like, I gotta see. It's also because Pokemon is a lot of like, you know, boring grinding that's just like not really suitable for a stream. So I gotta figure out, maybe if I could do like, I could do like 5 days Dragon Ball, 2 days Pokemon, and those 2 days are like straight battles, you know? It'll become a lot easier too once I actually like finish the main story of the game too, because then I can just go on and do like online battles and whatnot. But yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. As of now, assume Dragon Ball is probably still the main series, but we're working on diversifying it. It's always hard to add new series to the channel too, because every publishing company has their own copyright rules and whatnot. In fact, you can rewind the stream a little bit. So, funny conversation. So started, I asked chat, right? I said, what is your favorite manga chapter? And so nobody really had an answer, just because, you know, as same that we had growing up, where because, you know, a lot of anime series are monopolized by, you know, sites like Crunchyroll and stuff like that. A lot of kids don't really have access to anime because, you know, you can't tell your parents, hey, on top of putting a roof over my head and food on the table and all that, can you also pay for the subscription service that only I'm going to use? And so we got into discussion about how, you know, yes, that is a very valid challenge that a lot of people face. And then we got into copyright and stuff like that, and because I was saying that I had heard, again, you know, I heard, and I don't know for sure, and it is super wrong and illegal, and if true, you know, don't do this. But I've heard that, you know, there are people that are using apparently easily accessible, you know, free sites to watch Dragon Ball and just about any other anime that they want. So yeah, there's like a 30-minute chunk of the stream that's just like legal baiting like crazy. Yo, alright, can they do anything but jump me? Please? Can I fight one guy at once? Please? Oh, he's me. This is just me. Okay. No. I got something for you. Limit burst. Nah, where'd he go? Nah.
How are you this strong?
Nah, where'd he go? I'm not done with him yet. Okay. Guess I am. Mind you, I saw him get caught in the Kamehameha, but yeah, we'll act like that didn't do anything. Oh my god, I hate my build of character. Die! Oh my god! I hate my build. I hate my build. Die! Please, thank you. But and so I was thinking, right, because I'm trying to figure out, y'all gotta read the manga, right? If you haven't read the manga, you gotta read the manga. I'm trying to figure out how we can do that though. How can we do that? I'm gonna start giving him homework. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start giving him homework. If you're still on the stream, your homework is read the first chapter of Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball, and I'm gonna ask y'all questions. How about that? I'm gonna start asking y'all manga only questions. Did I hear about Xenoverse 3? I heard about the leaks, but I haven't heard anything from any official Dragon Ball source just yet. So I don't know. We'll see. There was a lot of hype about it, but also, and I hope I'm wrong, but I grew up in the era of the internet where there was a leak about, the new game, new sequel, quite literally every 6 months to a year, which is why, I'm hesitant that unless at least like somebody that is on an official Dragon Ball team has confirmed that, there's like a drawing board somewhere that says Xenoverse 3, I am operating under the impression that it doesn't exist.
I'm not messing around.
But yeah, I have heard the discussion about potentially getting it in 2028.
Finishing this once and for all.
Be happy. Actually, on the other hand, be fearful of my most glorious form.
It's because he's got ChatGPT on their home screen. Oh, it's like there is an entire like phenomenon about the way that people consume just content on the internet today versus even if we do like 5 years ago. It's not even like that's COVID. That's not even that long ago, right? 5 years ago. And I could go on and on about it, and I just end up rambling and ranting, and nobody wants to hear that. But yeah, it's actually nuts. It's kind of crazy.
Only I wasn't around. How dare you!
Ask any question about Dragon Ball, you got it? Alright, let's see. Any question about Dragon Ball? Try to make it tough.
How dare you!
Any question about Dragon Ball? Alright. I am so sick of fighting this guy. There we go.
What I'm seeing. Keep it up.
The item. Any question about Dragon? Any question? Oh, the problem isn't they're gonna turn on the mic and ask ChatGPT. Man, I can outsmart ChatGPT. It's actually not very hard. ChatGPT is kind of dumb, which is like why whenever I see people just like casually thought, oh, I use ChatGPT, I'm like, you what? You what? Like, don't get me wrong, it's a very, very, very powerful and very useful tool. But you gotta know how to use it. Any generative AI for that matter, you gotta know how to use it. And so many people don't know how to use it. They use it as just like a plug and play, and that's not what it is. I mean, it is a plug and play, but it's quite literally like it's designed to give you an output for an input. It's not always designed to give you the correct output for an input. And there's a whole prompt engineering like framework and stuff that I could go into that would also bore y'all. But yeah, let me think. I'm trying to think of a question that ChatGPT would probably get wrong too. Because ChatGPT would give you like the basic, like surface level answer. Let me think of something that's like a technicality. That's what I need. All right, let's start easy. ChatGPT could probably get this one. But what's going on out of Milk Jr.? Yeah, you could probably ChatGPT this one. But let's go easy. Throughout the entirety of the Dragon Ball series, how many times has Goku beaten Vegeta? And how many times... No, let's just leave it at that. How many times has Goku defeated Vegeta throughout the entirety of the Dragon Ball series? was looking for. Why am I scrolling like I don't choose the same characters for the parallel quests? For very specific reasons.
Shenron really went the extra mile. Not messing around.
Yeah, that'll be my first question. Not a too difficult one, but definitely I think one that you have to at least be paying attention to know the true answer to.
Finishing this once and for all.
How many times did how about this? How many times did Goku defeat Vegeta, and when were they? How about that? Yeah, two-part question. How many times did Goku defeat Vegeta, and when were they?
Why do you have so much power? Let me praise you before you die. The power you showed was quite amazing. You would have been the greatest in the universe if only I wasn't around. How dare you! I will never lose!
He's a cool character, just doesn't like to fight because he's a nerd. Nerd doesn't care about martial arts and still the strongest. Was the strongest. Check them author notes. Check them author notes. Wait a minute. Check them author notes. Check them author notes. All 5 Z fighters. Equal match. Equal match.
Keep it up.
Also, Nino, you know, something was bothering me the other day when you had said that that Trunks got Gohan killed, right? I'm like, So I decided to go back and rewatch. I both rewatched and read the standalone chapter, the story of Trunks. Trunks didn't get Gohan killed. Gohan knocked out Trunks and then went to go fight the androids by himself before he got killed.
You're seriously awesome.
Trunks is innocent. And Gohan knocks out children. Trunks innocent. Gohan knocks out children. Got him. Got him. After Black Frieza, I mean, if we're talking mortals, yeah, if we're talking straight Z fighters though, if we're talking straight Z fighters, straight out of Toyotaro's words, all 5 Z fighters are equal in power. Do I agree with that statement? No, absolutely not. But, hey, who am I to argue with the author? Who am I to argue with the author? If it can further the agenda, then we will adopt it. Alright, there we go. 7 Dragon Balls. Can y'all believe I actually spent almost 2 hours doing that, just messing around doing stuff? Definitely could have gotten that a lot faster, but whatever. But yeah, that's the question. How many times did Goku defeat Vegeta, and when were they? And then the homework. Homework is gonna be, I don't know. Let me think of y'all's homework. Because Dragon Ball is too good for y'all to have only seen YouTube clips and video game footage. Dragon Ball doesn't make sense anymore. You know, if you go back far enough, it kind of never did. I love Dragon Ball, love Toriyama. No.
What is your... I just have to grant the... Go on, wish. What is your wish?
I want medals, right? Because I believe, I think Tosak will take 100 for a level at this point. No, it's 200 per level. Okay, so it's the same thing. Either wish for a medal or I wish for a level. I guess I'll wish for the medal? No, I'll wish for a level. I'm not giving Tosak any of my money. What am I talking about? Screw that guy. Screw that guy. No, don't do that either. So I want to grow, I think. Or can I not even wish for levels after 99? Is that not a thing? guess not. I guess we'll ask for medals.
I just have a very easy way.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say is, love Dragon Ball, right? Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama, the GOAT. But if you look back in Dragon Ball's early works, you will see that the writing was never really the strong point in Dragon Ball. Which is fine because it did start out, and a lot of people forget that Dragon Ball is at its core. I hesitate to call it a gag anime, but Akira Toriyama loved gags, loved comedy, right? It very much has always been a lighthearted series that doesn't take itself super seriously. And because of that, the writing suffers. For sure the writing suffers, the story suffers, but in my opinion, it's okay. In my opinion, if you remember the fact that it's not meant to take itself super seriously, but yeah, low-key has never really made too much sense. Alright, Tosik. Guess I gotta give you my money. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna dip out right here, man. We'll be back again tomorrow for sure, live again. Gotta figure out what I'm doing with the whole Pokemon and Xenoverse thing. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'll figure that out. Definitely gonna do my due diligence reading, you know, what's legal too, because I want to make sure that y'all, like, really get to consume Dragon Ball. Obviously, it's too many chapters, too many episodes to watch, and I would definitely be thrown in jail if I just put them all on the screen here for y'all on stream. But I'm gonna see. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out a way to make sure that y'all, like, can say, all right, I'm familiar. I've read this amount of Dragon Ball. Watch these chapters. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out somehow. I'm gonna figure it out somehow. Do I have to start doing a series recap? Is that what I'm gonna do? Do I gotta go back and read the manga and then start uploading recap videos for every chapter? I don't know. Either way though, I'm gonna dip out of here. As always, thank y'all for showing up, showing out, and showing love. Hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. Fantastic rest of your weekend. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.